to Rooks and Hooks League Chess Extravaganza with the chess. It's the 10th of September 2024. A few months back, I was trying to do my start up my road to 2000, follow the bandwagon with all the other chess players that I see and hear on social media and in real life as well. So that's our proposal then, road to 2000. We're going to kick off with day one. We're going to start again. So 10th of September 2024 is the start, day one, League Chess, and we shall do a 15-minute game. So if I just put up the button there, and like this one is create game. Let's go with this then. So let's start that. They've got 30 seconds to apply. Guys, if you need a little Sicilian then, so we'll go knight f3. If they play d6, we're going to follow Mike Klein off chess.com with his great setup for white. If you're not familiar with the Sicilian, but I find it useful. I do know that, there we go, I still adopt this mechanism, so if they do play here, and that's the one. Got to get used to that alt and shift to do gold. So if they do play d6 here, I go with the check, and then they defend with the bishop or knight, and we just take. Then we castle. Then if they play knight f6, we play rook e1, etc, etc. Okay, so they've taken. They haven't developed d6. They've brought the knight in. So what you got to watch out for now is if we take. If we take, pawn takes back, and then if we castle, they'll bring the queen a5. So, like so, like so. So looking at that, really, it's not a case of exchanging pieces straight off all the time. So many juniors, even myself, want to exchange pieces so often, so quickly, so often. And that's the wrong concept. So in this situation, we're not going to take, well, we should take the knight really, because the bishop will get taken, obviously. Move the bishop back, then they'll play b5, and then we can come back to b3. And then if the knight takes the bishop on b3, we will take with the a pawn here. Alright guys, so simply because we have an open file here. That's the red's best. Red's the best colour. So yeah, what do we want to do? Do we take the knight now? Or do we let's bring the bishop back, see what happens. Let's hold on, keep the pressure on d7. And if they take, we'll just simply take back. So they played b5 as anticipated, and now, right, so I nearly got caught out here. If they bring the bishop back and they play this, we've got the option of taking the knight. So what we need to do first, because if we bring the bishop here, they can take this knight, check, we take back, or we take with the queen, but then they'll play c4, and then we've lost the bishop. So what we need to do here, before we play the bishop, is we take the knight. So if they take the bishop with the pawn, We'll just bring the knight back. Yeah, so basically the rating on Lichess is a bit higher than chess.com, and I seem to be having more successful games as opposed to chess.com. Whether I'm playing against people who want to use engines or whatever, I'm not accusing anyone, I'm not pointing fingers, but sometimes it just feels like it's way too complex compared to Lichess. It feels like so much easier. I don't know, maybe I'm just deep thinking on that. So they've taken the knight there, so we'll just snap off this pawn here. They've got this all open now. They should have played d6 really before. I mean, they've moved the knight twice in the opening. You don't see that in the Sicilian. Knight f6 on the cards, e5. We can play d3 now. Complete the pawn chain. Knight f6. So we'll play d3. Supporting this pawn. Always support your pawns. I got told that from a fellow chess member at my local chess club. Always support your pawns. We've got the pawn chain here. Bishop's nicely outside, so they can keep an eye on these diagonals. Okay, so the queen's come back with the check. Right. I missed that. There's not a lot I can do. So I've lost the bishop here. I missed that. Okay. All is not lost. We'll play c3. I missed that. I should have brought the bishop back. Let's just go back. So knight f6, but should have brought the bishop back to d3. Never mind it. So you'll know for next time. You know for next time. We live and learn. We live and learn. Yes. So queen takes bishop. We can attack the queen here. That's okay. Attack the queen. Get to this outpost. We've got queen a4, bishop g5. Next move we can castle. There's 3 moves. So ask yourself, what's the best move? Where depending on where the queen's going now, I'm guessing maybe one of those 4 squares. So you've got c7, b7, a7. Sorry, c6, b6, a6, or b7. Simply the fact that, well, to be fair, isn't that the most logical square? Because they've got this diagonal now. So when the bishop's backed up, you know, it's just putting pressure here, isn't it? So that's maybe an option for them. So we're at 2 points down. A pawn for a bishop. So they've got the bishop pair. we've got a dark squared bishop, so all is not lost. What rating am I? Well, over the board, as in real life, I'm about 1500. ECF grade, rapid around the same. On lead chess, it is what it says, what it states, mate. Online, what rapid play? Blitz is like 1300. What you see now? What are we? Let's have a look. 17. Well, this is 1716 question marks. I'm still on the still waiting to get a proper grade for this time control. So it's around 1600 for rapid, mate. 17. But I've been on lead chess and chess.com and beaten 2400 on 5-minute games. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I was playing the arena tournaments the other night and I was averaging around 1600 on the 3 minutes 5-minute game. So yeah, about that, mate. Right, so they're off. They want to exchange queens. This knight will come here. So right, we can get a pawn here back for that bishop. So let's take the queen. I shouldn't really take the queen because I'm down a piece, so should have held on to that. So the knight's going to come here like it does. We win a pawn. I think they're going to want to get these bishops out sooner or later. Right, we can play g4. The knight will come here, attacking here. We've got knight here, or maybe knight here, sorry, threatening c7 check. That's the plan, to try and compensate for our bishop loss. Okay, so they're threatening d3. So if I move the king up, they're going to come here check, so we don't want to do that. What we'll do, we'll just plonk the knight on c4 then. This knight's going to come in here now. No, not 2400 on chess.com. I just said I had a. It was, you remember last year they had the 24-hour Ukraine marathon chess for the charity for the Ukraine funding, and had a couple of wins on there. So you know, just some. They're probably tired from playing lots of games, so that's how I got a winning. So anyway, knight wants to come here. We can put the king up here. Anticipate this. They're going to move. Rook could come here, even. Bishop here. Castle short. Get the rooks connected. Black's plan. So yeah, we've anticipated the bishop there for d4. All right, okay, so we can play g4. So if we're playing g4, the knight will come here. Play here. The knight can take the pawn, so that what we'll do, Can we support the knight with the b pawn as well? Do we play g4 now? Okay, let's say we play g4, the knight comes here, threatening this. We just play h3. Then they're going to play here, because they want a castle here. Then they're going to play rook c8, and then double up here. Bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes. So how many moves is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go g4 then. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's a lot different over the board, isn't it? We go to these congresses, and my first game, all your attention's on that very first game. So whether you win or lose that game, your next few games, you usually play 6 games in a congress, and it's just the atmosphere and everything. Which I think the pressure and everything makes you play a lot better because you're more focused and you got that person in front of you. Online, I'm not so much fussed if I lose because there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. So you're not as disciplined and you're not playing your best game. That's my opinion anyway, because you know it's like playing poker online, etc. You know, you lose, you win, you draw, whatever. You know, it's not. It's more. It means more to win over the board, I reckon, because that's how chess first started, wasn't it? So that's the way I see it. Okay, well, should we play c3? Sorry, f3 or h3? Yeah, we'll go with h3. That seems the safest bet. This is 4bid0303. Nice to meet you, mate. I've sent you a follow anyway. Check out the YouTube channel as well, because all these videos get put on YouTube, TikTok. Alright, mate. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. So, bishop g7. Castle long. Or they just play rook c8 here. Rook b8. Bishop g7, castle short. Don't want to release this. Check. a3. Bishop d2. That's our anticipation. Yeah, there was also that plan as well. So we've centered our pawns. Bishop takes. Okay, let's attack the bishop. So if you want to get one of the bishops off the board, then we'll do exchange dark square bishop. But we've got bishop g5 here. Iron down e7. If I can, do a sniper attack, and then that's iron up here, and then we can play this. But they're going to play this next, I feel. Right, so you're attacking there. That's fine, we'll just defend f3. They're going to castle now. Rook, bishop g7. So we've anticipate that. So let's go bishop e3, followed up with rook c1. King to d2, attacking the bishop. Bishop will come back. Rook c1. We've got the rooks connected. Try and get the rook here. Attack here and here. Hopefully, maybe get a plan of a check. You never know. So we've got some ideas here. Still got the pawns here. So there's a bit of a stonewall defense here. Just this open file that we need to keep an eye on. So there we go, there's the castle. So throw in a check. Tempo move, king d2. If the king comes here, right, if I was going to say that we've had a check here with the bishop, it doesn't do a lot really, because as soon as the king moves, they win this pawn, so let's not worry about that. Let's go here, get the rooks connected. Oh, sorry. Let me just. You said you couldn't see. Let me just do this, and then hold on. Let me just move me out the way, and then do this. You should see my. Let me just reduce that down. Okay, you'll see the rating now. So if I just close this down, just bear with me guys, let's do that. Bring that down there, bring that to there, just bear with me. Okay, lock them, and then that's what you're seeing. Right, okay, so they play bishop back. So we've got control of this c file now. What am I thinking here? Look, we've got 9 minutes 20 to unlock. Right, so if I double up the rooks, they'll play rook c8. Take, they take, we take back, king's up there on c8. We can play this, winning, but the king will come back. So that's another plan. We don't want to get this centre broken up, so there's no point in playing e5 because they'll play d6, f6, and then leaves this open for the king to get exposed. So what we want, let's play rook c2. Rook c2, see they've played it now, so we'll come across. Yes, still got control of this file. Okay, king takes. Let's push up. hopefully we can get these pawns rolling up here. We'll do well to hold for the draw on this anyway. 6 pawns, we got 7. So be interesting to see how this goes. They're playing f6, d6, and then e5. We could play g4, h4, and their bishop's bad bishop. We need to get the king, or even up here. Get these pawns up. Right, there's f6. They're planning this, yeah. Right, let's. If they play that, we'll block it in. But then we've got to watch the bishop coming back here. So we need to be careful of that. Well, an easy way to do that is just play this. So the bishop, if the bishop comes here, we need to go there. That's fine. Okay, so what they're playing next? e5. Just waiting for e5 now. Okay. Let's play h4 simply because that pawn is on the dark square now, so that's a wasted move. I mean, the bishop can still come here, but we'll push up here. Is it best to simply, they've got a check on here, I know. We could take back, take, bishop takes. Now if the bishop takes, great, we can just storm across. Black's plan now. To get these. This is the problem pawn. Of course the bishop can come here. Right. What about if we go king up, king to here? Yes, they're forced takes. We come back. If we can get one of these pawns up to here, we can win the bishop and hopefully win. We'll draw the endgame. What to play next? No, they lose. They're going to play here. Takes, takes, takes. King across. Right. That's forced. They take. Need to get here. Need to get this pawn up. We might have it. Actually, we just need to get this up to here. This king's going to come here. Meanwhile, we can push this, but if they push, this pawn's coming home. So the king's anticipated that. King up first. King here. King here. Pawn up. We go here, here, here. The 5 minutes 50 on the clock. If they try this, we can do this. They push 2. That's not going to happen. He could play bishop here. Yes. Let's keep pushing. We can sidestep. That's fine. That bishop's got to defend here. Meanwhile, we can grab these. Very interesting game. But the power of the bishop should win for black. If they know what they're doing, it's a win for black, isn't it? Well, try and make it as difficult as possible, but so they're playing a5. We'll leave them to come. We just snap that off. That's fine. Right, the correct move now is here. That's forced. Okay. Bishop staying there. Right, I've got a plan. So if we push here, and then this pawn, They take, we take, we continue to push. Just need to get that bishop off the diagonal and get on this one. So I think we can get the draw here. What I'll do, this video will be for the game, and then I'll do another video with the review after, but I'll do that tomorrow. So hopefully this is looking for a draw now. That pawn has to take. King takes first. We'll take. They'll take, he'll take. Back. Push C5, B5 even. Oh, right, okay. Let's take. Let's push up. Down. Oh, very good. So the bishop doesn't have to do anything. Yeah, so we resign on that. So yes, well played to Raking 41. Good game. Yeah, so we'll look at that tomorrow. Alright, thanks for watching. Day 1, Road to 2000, Rooks and Hooks. Thanks for watching, yeah? Thank you. He needs to go to H6. You take. When your king was on F7, you should have pushed H6. Okay, let me just have a go back. Video's not quite over yet. 1 second. Let me just read that again. When your king was on F7, you should have pushed H6. F7. He was going to play H6 now. Well, hold on. We'll do the analysis now then. Just to see if there was a point where I had a draw. Yeah, so even far back as move 7, I was minus 2.4. Mate in 22. I'll move 42, mate in 19, mate in 20. Yeah, it's looking. Hang on. What? I was winning. Oh, as if I missed that. Move 37. They played A5. So their correct move now was bishop E4. They played A5. I was plus 8.4 with E5. E6, sorry. So play E6. Bishop B5. E7 check. Oh my life. Promote. Bishop takes. King takes. Mate in 32. King here. King F8. King E5. King G7. King F5. King takes H6. Oh, sorry. King H6, sorry. King G4. A3. King F4. B4 takes. Takes. B5. King take H7. King, well, King's gonna just take this anyway. I'll do this. Right, we go here. They come here. We go here. They go there. Oh my life. well, as if I thought about e6. Why didn't I play e6? I didn't see the concept of getting the check. I missed the check. So when I got to here, I missed that. I knew this was happening because I mentioned it. Bishop come back to b4 to guard that, and then we were going to come across here. So it just goes to show, guys, you can be a piece down and still have control of the game. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll go over in depth tomorrow morning. Okay guys, Rooks and Hooks, thanks for watching. Good night, God bless. Come on down.